what's up, Internet? This is Realm 13, and tonight we're going to be talking about food. Tonight, with me is the hero of gamers, Juan, who enjoys hot sauce on top of his potato chips. Also with me is Lord Cummington, who will not eat French fries or ice cream, and he definitely won't eat them together. Also with me tonight, Mr.
Wait,
Fluffy
you don't like French fries or
Fluffykins.
ice cream?
And Mr. Fluffy refuses to eat mushrooms or seafood.
For some reason.
And also our special guest, Sandman Steven. And he's probably a human trash can. I haven't actually gone out to eat with him lately.
We
Yeah,
got
right.
born with him a ton.
I'm always eating every time I'm on Xbox, so.
I actually just recently found these freaking things, Dorito Dynamite, the chili lime. Oh my god, they're freaking amazing, but I can't eat them and play because it just gets all over my fingers.
The Dorito dust.
Oh my god,
I'm the one who
dust,
introduced you.
the freaking like Cheeto dust.
Are those
What am
the
I
ones that
missing?
come in the purple bag? Like
I
the
forget
bright
to
purple
introduce
bag or
somebody?
something like that?
Like Takis.
No, that's
Yourself.
everybody.
I thought I said Mr. Fluffy.
You did.
Yeah, I did. I know I did. I didn't miss anybody.
You got everyone.
Well, Juan, you
should
were
be.
saying that I
Yeah, we
missed
should be
people.
good.
I thought.
No, I said I
What,
introduced the Takis to you. With
Damn it, tell me
Yeah,
more
are
about
those-
these Doritos.
the
Oh,
Doritos.
they're-
those
yeah,
like the
I
rolled
introduced
ones?
you
Bag.
to Doritos.
They're freaking amazing. They're like, they got the limey flavor to them. Great.
What are the ones that come rolled up?
Oh.
Yeah, those are the dynamite ones.
Ah.
Oh, I need to try
The one I
these.
prefer is the Takis. The purple bag one. The Drake was mentioning.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. I haven't had those, but I'm wanting to try them.
Yeah.
So hold on, wait. You don't like French fries or ice cream, Drake, or hot dogs? What was it?
French fries
it was
and ice
French
cream.
fries with ice cream.
Dude, that's like
but,
the best part.
It's so I like them. It's complicated. It's very complicated. When I was a kid, I really didn't like it a lot. Now I will eat ice cream on occasion. It's not my go-to. I'd rather have like cake, more of a cake person. But I love fries. I love fries. I just did never have any good fries as a kid.
He also would go out to Chinese restaurants and order just like, I don't know. He'd order like the fried, fucking shrimp because that was the only thing he would willingly eat.
No,
Gross.
that's not true. That's what was the best, the fucking prawns, because of the sauce. But I always loved the General's chicken and the fat noodles, whatever they're called.
The
prawns were my
fat
favorite.
noodles.
I loved
Are they
shrimp when I was a
crunchy
kid.
noodles or
can do this.
are they
Nah, noodles.
Over here.
Is it like chow mein?
Okay, so the chow mein, yeah. Lo
Yeah, chow
mein
mein
is
are
the
like
crunchy
drunken noodles, because there's all kind of different. But there's all different kinds. I mean, you got the chow mein's usually thin, then you got like the fat ones. They're like three pieces of chow mein together.
Yep.
It's all of
I
it.
know
I
what
believe
you're
those are drunken noodles. I believe.
Yeah,
I
was
love
like
drunken
burritos.
noodles.
There's lots of foods that I do like, which is not being highlighted in Austin's descriptions here.
I know, but I could only think of like the things that people disliked, and like Juan, he's basically a human trash can, and he's like, I'm like, what will you not eat? And he's like, occasionally I don't like olives, I don't like a lot of this on stuff. I'm like, so you'll eat anything? Yeah. I'm over
I
here
mean,
like,
I'll pretty
well,
much
like,
eat anything too. I feel like Austin's the
try
most
anything.
picky out of all of us.
oh, I am super picky. I won't eat cold meat, which is, I get it, it's weird, but it's like, I can't do it. I just can't. Like, cold fried chicken? Fuck no, I'm not touching that. Cold pizza?
Really?
God no, I'm not touching that either.
Ah, cold pizza.
Oh,
I
cold
love all
pizza's the
pizza.
best.
Cold pizza is freaking disgusting. I don't see how you heathens eat that.
Pineapple on pizza.
Oh my god,
No,
that's even
no,
worse.
No,
Go away.
that's a travesty. No, no.
I like it.
Sorry, it's pizza and meat, not fucking fruit. No.
Yeah, you can keep your fruit off my fucking pizza. Savage.
See, it's funny
For
because
some reason, I thought Drake was the kind of guy that would actually get pineapple on his pizza.
It's funny how you like cake. I'm the exact opposite.
You don't
Like,
know
I hate cake, but I
anything
love ice
about
cream.
me.
I haven't seen you in years. You left me.
You left you.
Oh my god. No, pineapple does not go on pizza. I'm sorry.
Pineapple does not go on pizza.
See, it does.
No, I'm still
No,
salty
it
about
doesn't.
that.
Did you guys see that picture that someone did on Facebook? They literally just took like a slice of pineapple, made it look like a slice of pizza, and put like 2 pepperonis on it.
That is
That's
disgusting.
funny.
I have seen
That's
that.
like no.
Put pizza on your pineapple.
Yeah. Got a valid point.
Sounds good.
I feel like pizza on anything is good.
Yeah, that's true. You could have pizza on ice cream, still
Ah.
probably be happy.
You know what's great with
dude.
pizza? You could.
Ranch.
Ranch on pizza?
I like
Yes.
ranch.
I like hot sauce
ranch.
on my pizza.
Hot sauce? Yes.
I'll
Yes.
have to try
Also
that.
good.
I'll have to try that.
You know what's great with pizza is a nice good beer.
Oh,
Oh, dude.
well,
That's what I'm drinking right now.
I should probably go get one.
Pizza beer?
Feeling a little parched.
Speaking of pizza and beer, tomorrow night we are having a work event at my, for my company, at a brewery. We're doing a happy hour event, and we're ordering 27 boxes of pizza. I am so
Oh my God.
excited.
Oh,
Is this the
There's so
same
much
people
pizza.
that took you to the bowling alley and got you trashed?
The company, yes.
Yeah, probably.
I would
Yeah,
be
we
claiming
like to get
5 of those
trashed.
boxes.
Yeah, right.
I could see you eat that.
Oh, dude, I can. Oh god, I don't know how I'm not obese yet. Like honestly, it's a freaking miracle. Or have diabetes. That's also.
I'm
another
surprised
miracle.
all-
Diabetes.
Let's be real here, though. I'm surprised Austin doesn't have diabetes. The amount of Reese eggs this motherfucker eats is unreal.
So much candy. So much candy.
I should send you a picture of his room. He has a whole
Fuck
box.
you.
Of
We'll just start calling him Penelope Sweets. That's his new nickname, Penelope Sweets.
Start calling fucking, what is it, like Little Diabetes instead of Little Debbie?
diabetes.
Diabetes.
Albertus.
Betas.
Albertus.
How many Reese eggs did you buy this year, Austin?
So 27 packages, 6 packages per.
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Let the man talk.
He did the
No,
math at
it was-
Walmart.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
So just take 180 minus 18, so 162. And I
Oh,
can't.
what the fuck?
Packages
I
is how
cannot
many you bought or
definitively
how
say
much
that
you
I've
spent?
eaten all those because I have given a lot away to friends. Take them like to do
Okay,
homework
so
and
instead
stuff.
of 118, he has like 100.
No,
You've only
instead of
given me, like, 2.
162, I've eaten like 140. No. I
Jeez.
still have a
Oh,
bunch left.
dude.
I still have a bunch left, so I've not actually eaten
Like a
that
bunch
much.
of wrappers left or a bunch of Reese's left?
12 packages left.
There's a difference.
Hold on. Let's see the
How much
nutritional
was it?
value in this.
How much did
There
you
is
spend
peanut
on
butter.
I
in
don't
candy
know.
this
It
year?
was underneath my budget.
Hey,
How much
so
was
your
it?
budget.
He bought it right after Easter, so it was.
Yeah,
on
when
a
everything's
discount.
half off, dude. I got a legit bag of Reese eggs for like $2.50.
Yeah, I just kind
I
of
was so sad because I
scaled
went
that
with
up.
yeah, I went with one of my coworkers, Brett, and I was like, dude, come on, man, work. We don't really work right now. Come to Walmart with me. Let's go get some Reese's. He goes, dude, fuck yeah. So during our quote lunch break, we end up going and getting Reese's, and turns out Walmart sold out at like 9 a.m. I was like, who the fuck sells out a Reese eggs at 9 a.m.? I guess our ghetto-ass
Walmart.
Walmart, because everything's like, oh yeah, we got them diabetes black people. got that ghetto-ass shit. And then so I was so sad that I ended up going to my Safeway down the street from my house, and they were like, hey, we have, I don't know, 35 bags of Reese eggs. So I end up getting a bag of Reese's.
You like
That's
off the
so
50
much
first
candy.
dates.
I
Just the
had
peanut
like
butter
5
cups.
this year. I had all of 5. I was gonna say though, that reminds me. So Austin would probably be like a great employee for a company because he'd be like, all right, this is my budget. We're gonna get the job accomplished, and we're gonna be under budget. I have to say, I am impressed that you came in under budget with all of that.
I'm pretty impressed that he has a budget for specifically candy. Like, I think he's the only person I know with a budget for candy. So
It's like,
He's
fuck.
definitely the only person I
I
know.
forgot to brain. I forgot to make a budget for food.
Well, looks like I'm eating Reese eggs this month.
Maybe he
Like
got
some
his budgets
spam.
mixed up.
I had everything.
Oh,
you
I got-
needed. And it wasn't like much of a budget. It was more of a limit.
I'm only allowing myself to buy this many bags.
I've been good this month.
I deserve one extra bag.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. Not shaming you. I support you. I love this decision.
Dude, my weakness is Kit Kats. Like,
Ooh, Kit Kats.
oh, God, I could just kill Kit Kats all day long.
I know you can.
They
The
go
amount of Kit
down
Kats
so
you ate.
easy.
Usually if there's a bag, like the Halloween bags of candy, and there's Kit Kats in there, that's the first to go. Yeah, it don't last long.
They shouldn't last long anyway. No reason for any of that.
Although, Sour Patch Kids are those are pretty bomb as well. I mean, you know, your tongue hurts and you don't have any skin left on your cheek when you're done eating, but hey, it's worth it.
Your whole mouth is raw.
Yeah, I don't need to taste for the next month.
Worth it. So worth it. Sour Skittles, same thing.
Oh,
Same
dude, light
exact
bulbs.
thing.
I like gummy bears. That's my
Ooh,
favorite.
I don't
Numbers
know.
are good.
Ooh. I don't know
I'm
how
a
people can
gummy
eat gummy
bear.
bears and ice cream.
I get rock
Yeah,
hard.
no.
It's like you're gonna break your damn teeth on one.
That's what I'm saying, man. I
It's
don't know
worth it.
how. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I can
No.
afford $50,000 in dental work after eating a gummy bear.
No, there. No. Mm-mm. It's like, gee whiz, let me just bite into this. Oh, there goes my tooth.
Crunch.
Yeah.
This is some great stuff, guys.
I don't know how people can like black licorice.
Black
Oh,
licorice
God.
It's a
is
very
also
like
disgusting.
old schools thing, right? Black licorice.
I
Yeah, you
like
always
candy
get like
Yeah.
the
bigger.
asshole old lady whenever you go trick or treating. She's like, "Here, have a toothbrush and some black licorice." What?
It's like, what?
First off, A,
Like,
why
what?
the hell are you trick or treating in that neighborhood? And B, who the hell does that?
Like, you do realize it's 2018, right, lady? It's like a slice of pizza is better.
With pineapple.
Although, quick
Oh,
story.
damn it.
I
God
did
damn
go
it, stop that.
trick-or-treating when I was like 8, and I walked up to a college party house. They didn't have any candy, but they had pizza, so they just gave me a full pizza instead. Best Halloween ever.
Dude.
What?
That's
That's a
amazing.
dream come true.
Yeah, it was great.
Good work, Vibers. Now get out there and show us how it's done.
I sure as hell fucked up and went to the wrong party.
I know. Right?
I never
Sit for
even
the
heard
party
of that
houses.
happening when I was a kid.
It's like, look for the party houses. They're not going to have candy. Go and hit them up. It's always pizza.
That's
Was
so
I the
true.
only-
I need to go
Wait.
trick or treating, guys.
Steven,
Need
you
to do
live in
it.
Jackson too. If you went to the rich houses, rich neighborhood,
Oh,
they would give you
yeah.
full-size candy bars too.
Fucking rich ass
Like the
bitches.
king size. Dude, like nobody went anywhere else. It was always the rich houses.
Oh my. Oh,
And if you
Mhm.
got there and they gave you some small candy bar, you just stared at them until they gave you a normal sized one. It's like, no, this is unacceptable.
You just stared at them.
It's like, no, you are
like,
messing up right now. I know you can afford a regular sized candy bar.
We all know this.
I'm looking at your house right now.
Okay, so you can
Regular
afford
size candy
15 bedrooms that you only use like 2, but you won't give me a goddamn big ass candy bar. The fuck is wrong with you?
Nah.
We had
you know
certain
what?
rich,
No
rich
candy bar? I'll
sections
just
in,
invite myself
in
in.
Evanston too. That's what you did is you went there and got full size. Dude, that it was
I
also
mean,
the
we
same
gave out
family
full size, and
that owned everything.
There's a family in Evanston that owns everything.
Well, they owned the bigger oil company in town.
Ah,
There's always one person growing up in Aurora that would always give out king-size candy bars, and so I kind of felt bad because she was older, and
You'd
she didn't
forget.
realize. No, my buddy and I were asshole dickheads, and
Oh.
we would go out early, right? Go trick or treating, and then go home, change
You make
costumes,
the
hit up the same
rounds.
house. Go home, change, hit it up, and then go home, change again. We got like 4 king size candy bars that year, and then next year she caught on. She's like, "You goddamn
for
kid,
it."
you!"
dress up as Deadpool, come back as a ghost.
watch yourself.
Right.
So what other kind of foods do you guys like?
Oh, dude, Mexican. Hands
Oh,
down.
yes.
always gotta have a good burrito.
Yeah.
The amount of times that I have exploded my asshole due to Mexican food,
Totally
I
worth
can't
it.
even. Like, let's see. The other night had Senor Rick's, which is a fantastic Mexican restaurant, let me tell you. And then yesterday, no, was it yesterday? Either yesterday or 2 days ago, had Taco Bell. Yeah,
Yes.
dude,
Taco Bell. See,
that was.
people don't like Taco Bell, but I love it.
That's
So that was
another
painful.
restaurant that Austin doesn't like.
Yeah.
Taco
I will
Bell?
not eat Taco
Really?
Bell.
Dude, come on, man! It's like
'Cause you've never had
40% meat,
alcohol.
60% magic.
Yeah, magic.
Oh, it's true though.
I don't know. I love to eat any kind of food. Honestly, like, I'll even experiment with some foods. I really don't care. It's food. I'm happy.
So my intro was accurate, is what you're telling me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was literally a garbage disposal when I was younger, and I was definitely fat when I was younger. I mean, I'm a little fluffy
Oh,
now,
little
but-
pudgy Steven.
Oh yeah, dude, I
Aw.
had the chubby cheeks and everything. Like,
You're
I
just a
would
little
make
thick
my
was
plate.
all.
Yeah, I would make my plate, and I would sit down and have my plate gone before the rest of my family even had their plate made. I was like, seconds.
What's taking you guys so long?
It's like, come on, man. I was like, I wouldn't even like chew my food. It was just in and down the hatch. I'm like, all right.
Opening it up. That's awesome.
Coming from an Italian
the-
family, we're like that's like a food group for me. It's like pasta, then bread, then sweets and whatever shit.
Yeah.
Dude, bread with the
And-
oil and vinegar.
Vinegar. Oh yeah.
Balsamic.
Freaking, we went to Vinny's house for dinner. And that's what his dad served was freaking. Okay, so you got the pasta, and here's your freaking bread, and here's your oil. He had like a plate of oil
Dude, that
for
oil's-
every single person.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it was
that,
good.
That shit is like when you have really good like olive oil with bread, and you have the balsamic vinegar and stuff. It makes a meal.
Literally does.
It's true.
So I took a picture of Vinny's dad's food and sent it to my mom, and she thought we were in an Italian restaurant.
Yeah,
Huh?
That's how good it
I
was.
would definitely say that's exactly how it felt. Was we were at this fancy as fuck restaurant having one hell of a meal. That's how it tasted, and it was amazing.
I know, and then mom and dad are always like, where I come home and eat, they're like, "Why are you so fat?" And I'm like, "Well,
I wonder why.
gee
I
whiz."
was trained by the best.
You did
did
this to
to
me.
me.
Yeah, and then
But
they're
let's
like, "No,
see.
I need to go on a diet," so I'd go on a diet, and then they'd come back. Whenever I'd go back again, they're like, "Did you gain weight?" I'm like, "Mom, I'm literally. This is why I don't come home and visit." And then they'd always give me like, I don't know, care packages, and mom would make all this nice ass fucking desserts, and dad would cook so much food and send it up, and I'm just like, diabetes.
I think one of my most favorite memories is when your dad and mom came to town, and I finally met them the first day I met them in Laramie. They made all that food, and it's literally all of the girls cleaning up, and all the guys just chilling on the couch. Your dad's passed out, and we're all in a freaking
Dude, we all
meat
passed
coma.
out. Yeah.
It just couldn't move. So good.
Yeah, it was. So, yeah, dad came up for parent weekend, and it was, let's see here. Let's see. How much food did he even make? It was way too much. He fed 14, 15 people, and yeah, all the
Jesus.
dudes were literally just passed out on my couch, and all the girls were cleaning up. Like, we had beers in hand.
It was a good evening.
Girls, you missed a spot.
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn.
But those desserts
Yeah, that
that
was
your
good.
mom made, to where it was
Which
chocolate
ones?
chip cookie dough with two pretzels
my God.
halfway dipped in chocolate. It's just cancer. Oh,
Uh-huh. I'm gonna have her make them for us when I come up.
oh, thank you, Lord. I will be the happiest fat kid alive. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll
am
never
so jealous
forget
right
though.
now.
This was what was it? Juan, what year did you come back? Our junior year? The first year that you were with Austin.
Sophomore year and junior year. So yeah.
Yeah. It was
Uh,
my third year
Your
of
mom
college.
makes. You were Austin's third. I was his second.
No, it would
I
have
was
been my
his first.
fourth. Fuck.
I had him first. We played football. We were definitely on the pile a lot. Okay, I claimed him. He's mine.
Poor
It's all
So
true.
no, Juan. I know. Juan just gets sloppy fifths. No, but Juan's mom makes the best Mexican food. I remember,
God.
she was like, "I'm so proud of Juan," and then started speaking Spanish, and then she made us. I think it was carne asadas, and I was like, "Please, just always cook Mexican food for me, please."
Dude, her
She came
Mexican
back.
rice. Oh,
And then I
God.
said gracias, and then I'm pretty sure they said like stupid white boy in Spanish, because then they all laughed at me.
Hell
Grassy ass.
What were you saying, Juan?
She came back a few years ago and to make food for my little sister's friends.
You say a few
And she
years,
made
it means like
pozole.
last semester.
No, it wasn't
It was
last
last
semester, was
semester.
it?
It was last
Anyways,
semester. Oh my god.
Maybe it was.
Oh my god.
But
it
she
was...
made a pozole.
damn it, let him talk.
And apparently Austin did like it.
fucking
Go on.
orgasmic. We had so much of this food. Like, we had containers of leftovers, and I ate that for like 2 weeks. Like, 2-3 meals a day, and it was amazing. Freaking, like, we had to buy
Yes.
like a bag of limes because you squeeze lime juice into it, and you put some a little extra hot sauce. Oh my god. It's just amazing.
Dude, leftovers are
I'm
usually
so
always the
jealous
best.
right now.
Reminds me of that time.
Like just talking about this, I'm like freaking salivating. Like, god, food. You know,
Freaking
But
Fucking
everything.
I gotta
nice.
Yeah,
say,
I'm now hungry.
I gotta say the best tacos I've ever had was when we went to go see Drake at San Diego, and he took us
Oh my
to
god.
that taco place that was 10 miles away from the border.
Oh my
It
god,
wasn't
yeah.
even
Tacos
that.
ever.
It was like 3. The damn sign on the
Wait,
highway said
wait,
if
the
you
one
miss
really
this-
far south, it took us like 45 minutes to get there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
the one where it was like,
That-
oh hey, you missed your
yeah.
exit, you're going to fucking Mexico.
That was the border.
Yes.
You could see the border. It wasn't miles away, it was yards away.
It was freaking amazing.
It was night, so I couldn't say much.
like,
Yeah,
hey,
the
hope you
fact
brought
that
your
they had,
bulletproof
like-
vest.
The fact that
wire.
they had like 15-foot high barbed wire everywhere, and Drake's like, you don't go under this bridge during the day or nighttime. You just don't go under that bridge.
You,
And we're
you
like,
just
fuck,
don't
we go under
the
that bridge.
You don't go under
Challenge
this bridge.
accepted.
It'll be okay. I'm brown.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm fucked.
Wait,
I'm
we got a
literally
brown
like
kid.
prime white meat for this.
You can do
I'll
this.
be like, I don't know these gringos.
Over here.
Exactly. And you would fuck us. Like you fuck me like
Oh, that was a
every year when
great
I'm like,
trip.
hey, or every time we try and
Actually-
like leave someplace and I'm like, one, I'm gonna tell them this, okay? Just agree. Juan's like, okay, I got this. I'm like, hey, we're leaving. Juan has to take a shit, and he's like, no, I don't have to take a shit. He just doesn't want to be here anymore. Like, God damn it, Juan!
That's exactly
No,
how it
no.
goes.
No shit for me. No, no.
No, no, Mr. Griffin, no, no.
You could have made up a better excuse.
Oh no! How about this?
Shitting's the
It
best
happened the other week.
excuse.
It was like, hey Juan, we're gonna go talk to these people. We're gonna tell them you have a presentation tomorrow. You have to get ready for, okay? He's like, okay. Like, hey, we gotta go. Juan's got a presentation tomorrow or a test, and they're like, really, Juan? And he's like, no, he just wants to leave.
No, no.
He's like, I thought you said we were gonna go talk to some women. I don't want to go do that. I'm like, dude, I just say that we're gonna go talk to some bitches. That can be anybody. And this was my friends. He's like, oh. Why didn't you say that? I'm like, you
Well-
wouldn't fucking hear me.
I waited with you for like 2 minutes, and you're like, nah, he's too busy. Let's go.
We went and we found our other friends that had showed up with there, and we were like, hey, so we're gonna go. But this was after we'd told the girls that we were hanging out with that, hey, we're gonna leave. Or I'm like, hey, we're leaving. And one's like, why are we leaving? And I'm like, because we're leaving, because you have a test tomorrow. And he's like, I don't have a test tomorrow. What are you talking about?
No, bitch, we on break.
Plus, we were like next to the speaker. I couldn't hear anything what you were saying.
It's like, text me. I'm like, no. Then it makes it super obvious.
That's hilarious. Oh, let's see what other. Oh, dude, them carne asada fries that we had.
Yes.
Literally anything that's like food other than like seafood and other nasty shit, I won't eat it.
Or other nasty shit.
Seafood and other nasty shit. Seafood's amazing. Oh my god, the seafood pizza we had
If
when
it's
we
on the
were
coast.
on that same trip. Oh my god, we went into
What's
this
the
like little
seafood?
back in the wall, hole in the wall place, and it was a pizza, but it had a pesto sauce instead of like a red sauce or an
Oh,
Alfredo
yeah.
sauce. And oh my god, and we had shrimp on it, and oh, fuck, I
Damn.
just had a mouthgasm. I am fucking
Dude, that's all I do is
salivating
have mouthgasms. Oh.
so badly right now.
Nom, nom, nom.
Have you eaten yet?
I had
Nope.
pizza tonight, actually. We ordered
Ah.
pizza because I
speaking
spent
of
like
food,
literally
so-
hours working on homework.
That picture that I
Go-
sent
go
you,
ahead,
Vinny,
sorry.
it was supposed to be the food that I made tonight. So I made a tomato. It was a tomatoey tortellini soup
Okay.
with like fresh basil and cilantro.
Up on the
and
screen
everything
now.
in it, And I was like, I was trying to freaking send it to you, but it would not go.
I'm sorry, Fluffy,
you
I
go
had to
on.
do it.
Oh,
I
now I have
gave
to
him.
answer the
I
picture?
gave. Yeah, you're gonna have to
He's
put
Yeah,
it in
I
the
know.
picture.
I know.
It's going to be
Making me
it's gonna be
fucking
awesome.
work.
Now put a picture of a pig in a bikini. Now.
All right, well,
Do it.
Oh, dude,
Y'all are gonna
pigs
have
in a
some
blanket. I've never really
dope-ass
got that.
picture.
Like, why? Like, what do you get out of that? It's just like like a hot dog, right? Except for like
But it's a
some
pig.
like minor detail that changes. That's like, oh, now it's a pig,
Pig
in a blanket.
Yeah, it's croissant, man. Can't go wrong with a croissant.
We're all in agreement that a hot dog's a sandwich.
no, it's a hot dog.
Hot dog's a
It's
sandwich.
a hot dog.
Okay? Can you make a sandwich with a single piece of bread?
I
Yes.
feel like we've had this
Yes.
conversation before,
Yes.
and it doesn't
So,
end well
if you-
for any
if-
of us.
If you can make it with a single piece of bread, therefore a hot dog is a piece of meat between a single piece of bread. Therefore, it's a sandwich.
So then, are you saying like a BLT is a hot dog?
No, it's kind of like a rhombus. A rhombus can be a
Or like a
circle,
square is a
can be
rectangle?
rectangle. Yeah.
So,
A square
here's
is a
a better
rectangle, but
question.
not all rectangles are squares. Kind of like a mustache.
So would
All
you-
mustaches are all pedophiles have mustaches, but not all mustaches are pedophiles. No.
Wait, what?
You never heard that?
I thought we agreed.
Nope.
Oh my god.
I
Steven, you
feel
were
slightly
saying something?
violated.
You should.
It's funny.
Okay, so now that you've said like the whole, can you make a sandwich with like one piece of bread? So, if you're like, kitty fucking a girl, is that making a sandwich? Is that a sandwich? Because technically
Yes.
it's all one piece there.
Yep, is a
But,
sandwich.
Is the girl like wrapped
Are
around
her
your asshole or
gazongas
something?
bread?
Well, you heard
Oh,
it here
nope.
first. A tit
Love
fuck is a
ultimate
sandwich.
questions.
Fucking is a sandwich.
Yo, girl, I want. Yo, girl, I want to sandwich you tonight. She's like, what? Got that cock meat sandwich, yo.
Usually, like when you make a
Hopefully it's like
sandwich
extra
with
mayo.
people, you have to have like multiple people. So like you can make a Oreo sandwich with people where you have like, you know what I mean?
Racist.
Try to do that with
Yes,
Drake.
he
All right,
did.
so now that
Juan,
we're
but Juan
Then I
was
feel
not
ashamed.
having
we kind
my
of know
shit.
everyone else's. Yeah, now that we know like everyone's favorite food, let's talk about some great old like food drunk stories. You know, the ones where 3 a.m. you're trash and you're like, oh yeah, food. Let's hear
We're
some.
gonna be
Almanzos.
silent for
Let's hear some war
full
stories.
30 minutes while we discuss this.
Austin, you
Even
uh,
if
Hold
I'm
on.
drunk.
victim to one of these.
I mean,
Even when
Austin
I'm drunk-
essentially is just confirmation for all the stories. The sober can confirm everything.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like some of the best
Does it
burritos
still
I've had
count?
is the night after a night of drinking, where I'm the guy that's sober and I've had to deal with all you fuckers for like all night, and then I'm like, I just want a burrito so I can. And God fucking damn it, Gojalanka.
Watch yourself.
What?
I just want a burrito to forget everything that's happened that night.
Did you
I thought
just
you
say
said gonorrhea.
Gajalanka? The
Yeah.
hell was that?
So whoever watched this stream,
The
you
hell's
can
a
confirm that that's a
Gojalanka?
god. Just watch the goddamn stream when it comes out. It'll be fine.
Oh my god.
Concern.
Does it count the night that he basically almost cleared out half a bar with us, Vinny?
Oh yeah, no, that's one. Oh,
Tell me,
Oh,
I want to
shoot.
know.
So, Mr.
bad.
Drake,
Oh,
We
so
are-
we had gone out to
we,
eat.
hold on, no, hold on, Austin, I got
Want to
this.
tell the story?
We gotta.
Oh,
we gotta set it
100%. I
up.
want to tell this story.
Oh god.
So we're like, Austin, yo, come out with us. It's like, nah, man, I don't drink. We're like, who cares, dude? Just come out, have a good time with us. He goes, all right, sure, sounds good.
Oh god.
We end up going out. We start our night at 3rd Street. We go over to 3rd Street. We cross the street and go to Roxy's. Austin
I
goes,
love
dude,
that.
I gotta
I
rip.
love that move. Power move.
Actually,
Power move for
no,
sure.
he didn't even tell us that he needed to fart or anything. All of a sudden, we.
This is
just
after
get,
he
like,
cleared
this-
out half of the library.
Oh, he cleared out the library. That's a big place.
Yeah.
wait. So, Vinny, you started this story in the fucking middle. He cleared out
I
some
started
it at
doors
the
before he
fucking
got
end.
there.
So, let me
No,
let
we
me give
didn't.
you the
We
We didn't
full
know. I thought we
story.
started. I thought we
Let me give you the
started at
full
Roxy's
story
and
here.
ended.
No, we
Well,
ended
we
at
ended
Roxy's.
at Roxy's and
We
Third Street, 'cause
started
we
at
we
Born
started
in the
at
Barn.
library. Oh,
Started
yeah,
at
I
Oh,
Born
see,
in
I
the
would
Barn,
have
but I
I would
got
have said it backwards.
queso fries, right? I got
Oh,
queso
God,
fries
yeah, that's what it was.
at Born in the Barn. And then we went to the library to meet up with some of our other friends, and I kind of got gassy, so I tooted once or twice, and we all had a discussion about
No,
farts.
you didn't
I'm like,
too.
yeah, yeah,
You
whatever.
fucking shit your pants once or twice.
And then I was
There's a difference
like,
there.
Like death.
at one point I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go take a walk, and me and like Steven would like leave, and I would go outside, poot a couple times, and we'd go back inside, and right.
Dude, I'm fucking
And then
dead
we
just
we're
remembering
like,
it.
we're going to go to Roxy's now. This is everybody's just kind of been done with the night. And we're like, okay, we're gonna just go say a hi to a friend real quick. Her name is Hot Alex. That's all you need to know is her name. We just called her Hot Alex.
Yep.
So, called her Hot Alex, and we went to talk to Hot Alex at this bar, right? Then, about 2 minutes in, I'm like, dude, my belly is not good, and they're like, yeah, we'll be gone in like 2 minutes. I'm like, dude, my belly is not good, and then finally it just slips out, and it's just like,
His face said it all.
it was terrible. It smelled so bad. Like, people started leaving Roxy's. Like, yeah, this is... Like, this one girl's like, was that you? I'm like, that was not me. I'm giving her this look like, no, that wasn't me. And then he, like, totally covers my ass. And he's like, it was that dude. Because it was this dude that was, like, walking
I felt
out.
so bad for that dude. The bitch literally went up and smacked the fucker.
Like, the best part was after he did it, just watching as it wafted through the bar, because it would hit one person, and you'd wait, and you could see it linger through the bar, because people's faces would just change.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
And we're like, yeah, we're out. We're going out. We're leaving.
Dude, like, people would be
It's
walking
time
in
to
from
leave.
outside,
This was a
immediately
bar
open the door
that
to
they
the
had
bar, and
two
just
doors
leave.
open to begin with. And people were like, oh, oh.
Dude, it was so good. Oh my god, it was hysterical.
So, lesson learned, do not just eat the queso cheese fries. I need to have something else in my belly. Or else I will smell like shit.
Literally.
Oh man,
No,
it,
dude,
was
it was
so
just-
bad.
it was just death. I mean, it was, oh god.
Oh my god. It was... That's...
Wasn't-
that was just one of those
The
stories
one-
like, we cannot tell
The
anybody
first
about
night.
this.
First night we finally get Austin out with us, and he clears 2 fucking bars.
Oh my god, dude, it was so ratchet.
We were
Like
even
it made
hell-
my eyes. It made my eyes water, Drake.
Oh, that's terrible. I can see it. I've been there. I've been there for a few of those.
Imagine
Oh,
being in
God.
a car with me for like 6 hours, driving to,
Jesus.
and I'm the driver,
Anywhere,
so I have the
literally anywhere.
whole door locks.
So fucking bad.
Dude, it was, oh god. I will never forget that night, though. That was just too good.
Bunch of savages. On that wafting, lingering ass whisper, where are we at on time, boys?
We're at about 40 minutes. We have like a minute of probably cut out for the intro, but does anybody want to talk about like the worst thing they've ever eaten? Just like as a quick 5-10 minute run?
Oh god.
Actually, I
The
just
I
worst
had
thing I've ever
roadkill
eaten.
once.
You ate roadkill once?
I didn't do it intentionally, but I was living with my grandmother when I went to college, and she has this redneck boyfriend, like from Kentucky, makes his own moonshine, like just typical redneck is exactly what he looks like. He's got like a mullet, and then like the Hulk Hogan mustache facial hair. Like it starts on the like mustache and goes down on the sides, but there's nothing in the middle.
Yeah.
So that's who we're dealing with here. And apparently he hit something with his truck. Oh, he didn't tell us about it. So he brings this stew over, and they'd never fed me
Oh,
before.
no.
Like I was on my own. I was essentially just like I had a room there, but I had to make my own meals and do everything else on my own. But I come home one day and they're like, "Oh, you want some food?" And I'm like, "No, not really. Like, what's up? What's going on? What's wrong with it?" They're like, "Oh, nothing's wrong with it. Like, don't worry about it." I'm like, no, something's up. Like, you don't just feed me. So they peer pressure me into trying it, and I'm trying it, and it's like super chewy, and it doesn't taste very good. I couldn't tell you what it tasted like, but it doesn't taste
Probably
good.
tastes like roadkill.
And I mean, it didn't taste like it was hit by a truck, so it was better than that. But it was like just really chewy and gross. But apparently, it was a raccoon he just hit and turned it into a stew, and they fed it to me.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Grandma.
That's disgusting.
Blech.
That's probably the worst thing I ever ate. But other than that, I haven't really had any bad meals.
Ugh, that sounds terrible, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's
I think
supposed
the
to
worst
sound
thing I've
terrible.
ever
That was
eaten
what you
was
asked.
turtle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, turtle.
Ugh.
What?
Yeah, like, it was when I was in Oklahoma, and the girl that I was dating at the time, her family came over, and they were, like, doing this huge barbecue. We were out fishing all day, and they said that they were going to take care of dinner. And I was like, all right, sweet, that's cool. So I go up, and there's, like, catfish and bass and everything. And then I noticed, like, this stew, same kind of thing, and I was like, oh, man, that looks really good. It's got, like, green beans, onions, and everything in it. And I was like, damn, that looks good, and it smells good. I went to go and eat it, a little chewy. I was like, okay. And I was like, I don't know what this is, but like, I ate it. It was all right. But then I was like, man, it's like, what'd you guys put in that stew? Like, it was actually, halfway decent. And they're like, oh, that was the turtle that we found out there at the pond. We just figured, we'd throw that in there and try
At
it
the
out.
fucking
I'm like,
pond.
what? Dude, they said turtle and pond, and I know exactly what pond they're talking about. It's like a shit pond. Yeah, I
Yeah,
lost
it's
it,
not.
dude.
It's never a good
Everything.
one.
Hey,
No,
that just means it's
everything that I
flavored.
just ate. Oh god,
It's
extra fiber.
extra marinated.
It's, yeah, it's seasoned.
Yeah. Oh god, dude. It was not a good night
Yeah.
after that.
Oh, I felt so bad for my sister, right? So they're at a restaurant, and they're really famous for their Rocky Mountain oysters. And for those who don't know what Rocky Mountain
Oh my
oysters
God.
are, these are Rocky Mountain oysters. They're essentially like bowls balls, right? They just literally go
Yeah.
to a bowl,
That's-
whack their nuts,
Yep.
grill them, and then eat them. So Angela goes, Dad, I want some chicken strips. And he goes, well, try some Rocky Mountain oysters. And she goes, no, I'm not going to. And so Dad orders Rocky Mountain oysters, and apparently they looked just like chicken strips. Because the dude comes out,
they,
and
like,
I guess
fry 'em.
Dad... Yeah, well, the guy didn't tell... I guess Dad said, hey, don't tell my daughter that these aren't her chicken strips. So she ate them. And then the waiter comes out and goes, who ordered the chicken strips? Her face was fucking priceless. It was like that,
Oh.
huh?
Wait a
Wait,
minute.
you mean what I ate wasn't that?
Oh my god, we were dying. Oh my god, she was so pissed at Dad.
I would have been
So
too.
pissed.
You gotta feel a little betrayed after that. Just a little.
So, one of the first times I visited Mexico, my grandparents decided to, specifically my grandfather, decided to sacrifice a goat or a sheep for a quinceañera that was happening nearby.
For a fucking ritual?
Yes.
Oh,
Or no,
my
he just
gods.
basically killed him right in our backyard one morning.
God.
It's like, yeah, there's a quinceañera happening here in a few days, so I'm gonna start preparing this goat.
Yeah, butcher a goat.
I'm like,
Sounds about right.
I'm like, oh, okay, cool. A few days later, my grandma and my grandpa, they have everything ready, and apparently in Mexico, there's a tradition where they get the eyes and balls of the goat, and they mix it together into a soup. And
I
I
feel
don't
like
know
I've heard
about
of that.
this
What's that
tradition.
called? That has a name, doesn't it? It's got a specific name.
I'm not sure. I don't know about this tradition much. I don't like it. But my parents, my mom and dad know about it, and they didn't tell me about it. It's like, try the soup. It's really good. I'm like, okay.
I feel like that's one of those
Oh,
times where
no.
it's just like they're just not used to not having somebody there that's like doesn't know what the fuck's in the soup. So they're just like, oh yeah,
Like,
I
Yeah,
totally
something like
forgot
that.
to tell you, like, hey, yeah, so we put cow testicles in this.
well,
Yeah.
I didn't see the preparations for the both things, so I didn't know what was in it until
Because your because your
no,
mom
but
didn't even let you in
the
the fucking
person.
kitchen.
So the person who did see all this was my older sister and my little sister, because what Austin
Because the
said
women
is
were allowed in the
my
fucking
grandpa.
kitchen.
Yes. My grandpa and
You
grandma.
think I'm fucking lying? I've lived with
No
this
one
kid for
thinks you're
years. He
lying.
doesn't know how to
We all know
fucking
it's
cook.
true.
Like
They
Juan,
don't
have you
let us
ever
in the
cooked at home?
kitchen.
And he's like, no. And when I do cook, my mom, she makes something else. She's like, yeah, that isn't what I wanted.
Mom, I made you this lovely Mother's Day dinner. Nah, trash. I make my son dinner. What? Puts it in crash.
Yeah, that's my childhood.
Yeah.
Thanks for trying, son. Next time,
So-
don't
Thanks for
try.
reminding me,
Aw.
Vinny.
Welcome.
So my
So-
sister and little sister know about the testicles in the eyeball soup, and they let me eat it. It wasn't
We call
until
that
after
dick
I
soup.
ate it.
What?
Yep. Basically, it went like that.
Oh, I would
That's
feel
fucking
betrayed after that.
terrible.
I'd be like, you know what? I'm never trusting you again. I'm not eating your food. I'm done. No more quinceañeras for me.
The strange thing is, it was kind of good.
Yeah, it's probably fucking tasted amazing. The thing is, like, when you eat something and you don't know what's in it, it's like a totally different experience.
Dude,
Hey,
my
Mom,
parents pulled
turns
some
out
shit
I
like
like
that.
balls.
Dude, my parents did something like that. They made lobster cakes, and you know me, I don't do seafood. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, try this hash brown." And I was like, "Oh my god, this hash brown's fantastic." They're like, "You just ate lobster, lol." And I was like, "Ugh. This is fucking nasty."
I feel
After I'm like, "Man, this
betrayed.
is so good."
Because lobster's
Mother, how
fucking
could you?
delicious. Goddamn heathen.
Yeah, I like to eat catfish, but I will only eat it if I'm in the South. Because fucking people in the North, lo and behold, Wyoming, doesn't make anything related to catfish or southern fish species. It just tastes like mud. Just too gross.
Yep. They're not. You gotta. If you're gonna eat catfish, it has to be farmed. Because like depending
Yeah.
on what they eat, it's gonna depend on like how they taste, and it can just go really, really bad.
So, do you think pizza here in America tastes better than pizza in Italy?
How are you
You
supposed
can
to
confirm
farm
that
fish
is
if
a
that
lie
shit
No.
goes
because
in
I
the
had
water?
pizza in Italy, and the pizza there was fucking amazing. Actually, it was in Austria, which is like right next to Italy. So, same thing, right?
Dude, pizza in Australia is kick-ass because they make it in like
Austria.
layers. No, Australia.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying like pizza
Oh.
in Australia is awesome.
Also, it's like no, that's not what I said. That's you heard me incorrectly.
And he's like,
like,
no. I meant to say what I said. Like, oh.
It's like, it is delicious because it's literally like 2 layers, and it's like dough, sauce, cheese, meat, all your toppings, another layer of dough, and all that shit built up again. Oh god, so good, so good.
Well, boys, we're nearing the end, so I'm gonna finish us off with a story. This story
I like
is
stories.
of Gon Hyuho, a
Don
Spanish.
Don Quixote.
Don Q-Ho. I have no idea what the actual name of the guy was in the story, so I'm gonna make my own. And this guy was a bullfighter. And he would go out and he'd fight a bull, and every night afterwards he'd go to this particular restaurant. And one night after a fight, his friend had died. You know, I fucked up this entire thing. So, one night
Long
after,
story short.
night after his bullfight, he went to this restaurant. The restaurant had Rocky Mountain oysters. So he orders them, and they're these big old massive balls, and he eats them,
Balls.
and they're like amazing. He's like, how have I lived without these for years? After the next night, his fight, he comes back, and there's even another bigger pair of Rocky Mountain oysters. And then on
Would
the
you
third
say
night,
it's
he comes back, and
amazeballs?
they're tiny. And he's like, why are they so small tonight? And the woman looks at him, and she says, "Bull doesn't always lose."
Oh, fuck.
That's a good one. Would you say it was
damn it.
amazeballs?
You blew your load way too early, my friend.
Oh, well, at least I didn't blow the story.
Yeah, I blew my own joke. I was trying to jump ahead way too quickly. Well, that actually worked out perfect.
All right, you want to
so
pull us out?
everybody, thanks for coming, and we'd like to wish you a good night. Make sure that to put down in the description some of your favorite foods. And as for now, see you later.